Hello, my name is Selena.
And my name's Theoni, and you are listening to Piping Hot.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode.
I feel like it's so telling from the moment the episode starts how we're feeling that day, just based off of like
Really?
the way you say welcome. It's like it's either welcome or it's like there's no in between.
and you know when it's really bad when I don't even welcome everyone. I'm just like, let's just get
you're
to
like
this
hi. Yeah. Yeah, literally. Oh my goodness gracious. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I mean, this week has been like crazy. But I mean, the thing is too is that like with the holidays, everyone is trying to scramble and like get things done before like the Thanksgiving break and all that stuff. So it's just been like pure chaos. It's fine. I just like, okay, I have to tell you this because it's so funny. No. It's so funny because it's like this past week I've like been working so much and just like everything has been like falling apart. And it's funny because I tell Jack when it's like I'm just so annoyed that like I have to work. Like literally I just have to work because I work from home and I'm usually writing and doing chores and doing all this other stuff. So I'm telling Jack, I'm like, oh my God, it's so annoying when I have to work and I have to do these emails. And he's like, yeah, that's the point of a job. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. So
no, but like that's so relatable. It's like sometimes I go to work, I'm like, why do I have to do this? Like I could be doing so many other more enjoyable things with my life, and I only got one life. Why am I gonna sit here doing that stuff? I mean, I know why I'm sitting there because I wouldn't be able to do the other stuff if I wasn't sitting there. But like, yeah. Sometimes being a sugar mommy doesn't sound so bad. Sugar mama, a sugar baby.
You're a sugar baby, yeah, because then you would have a sugar daddy.
Since when am I sugar? The fuck? Okay, anyways.
What was I was going to tell you that I wrote 4,000 words yesterday.
Damn! What the hell?
Isn't that
you
insane?
are on a fucking roll. It is. It is insane.
I know. I told that to Jack, and he's like, is that good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm lucky if I get 1,500."
Literally. No, that's so good. Especially on a rewrite too.
I know.
Because you're not just like free flowing anymore, you know?
Yeah, so I mean that's going well, but everything else is just like I'm so tired.
Fair enough. I'm gonna start my editing process tonight.
Oh my God.
So I'm really excited. I think I found like this resource online, and I'm gonna like kind of go through those steps for editing. So hopefully it goes well. I think my first step is gonna be like reading through everything and like maybe changing little things, but like mostly taking notes on stuff like I want to add in or things I want to change or whatever. And then I'm gonna go back and like do that, and then go through that, because
definitely smart.
I haven't read some of my chapters in so long that I'm like, what did I even write? Like,
you're like, what does even happen? Like, what?
Literally, how did we get to this point?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I'm like so excited for you. I'm like more excited for you than for me to finish my revision.
See, I feel like I'm more excited for you than I am for me.
Well, that's perfect. Good. Yeah, we're perfect.
It matches up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait until we're published, and then we can go on a joint book tour and podcast recording.
That is the life, okay?
Can you imagine?
No,
literally.
I could not.
But guess what? We're never going to get there because freaking TikTok shadow banned us.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I posted our TikTok yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It nothing. It's still like 240.
That's what I mean. It always gets stuck. So what is going on?
Yeah. I'm just like really annoyed. And I'm like, TikTok, you can go fuck yourself.
Literally. Literally. I hate you.
How are you doing? How's your week been?
It's been okay. It's been really busy with work, honestly.
Yeah.
We've just had so many cases called in, and especially at the schools, like just a lot of kids just aren't doing super well right now. And I went to the doctor today, which was a whole process. And I'm not going to tell the details on here because no one wants to hear about that. But yeah, but I am excited for this weekend because I have a Friendsgiving at my friend's house tomorrow. So I think I'm making an appetizer for it. So I have to go out grocery shopping after we're done recording, and then I think I'm gonna make a cheese ball with some like meat and like crackers.
Oh, yum!
But like not like a cheese ball.
Yes,
like with almonds around it and stuff.
Yeah, I've made one of those before too, but I didn't have like any of those like fancy other side snacks that you can eat with it. But I've made like a cheese ball before.
Nice. Yeah, I've never made a cheese ball. Yeah. I felt like this is going to be a new experience. I'm really excited, expanding my horizons. I really wanted to make bacon wrap dates, but I'm not going to have time after work. So, have you ever had bacon wrap dates?
No, but that sounds delicious.
It is like the best thing you'll ever eat. I'll make them for you next time I see you.
Yes,
because
please.
Seriously, they're so good. And you can pop so many of those suckers in your mouth so fast. They're so good.
Damn. And then you're going home for Thanksgiving?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going home and I'm going to see like all of my family, which I'm excited about. Well, I'm not going to get to see some of like my dad's side of the family because they have other plans for Thanksgiving. But that reminds me, I have to reach out to my aunt. She and like my godson, who's also my cousin. It's very confusing. But anyways, I need to reach out to them because I really want to see them while I'm home. But I know they're going to be in Wisconsin. With her husband's family, so gotta figure that out. So anyways, that was way more information than you asked for when you asked if I was going home for Thanksgiving.
That's okay. But I love it. No, the holidays are just like always so hard to like coordinate, and it's just I'm like so tired from work and life. I'm just like, I don't even want to coordinate anything, but I want to see people too, but I'm so tired to coordinate.
No, literally though. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We are going back to Wisconsin, but we're just having Thanksgiving with my family. But then what's tricky is Christmas, because that's when like we have to split, and I don't know what the plans are for that yet. Gotcha. Because I am focusing on Thanksgiving first.
Hey, one thing at a time, girlie. Otherwise it's just too much.
What are you drinking today?
So I am drinking a new tea that I got when I told you about my tea shelf last week. So I'm drinking cranberry pomegranate tea. Ooh. It's really, really good.
That sounds delicious. Is it like really sweet?
It's pretty sweet, but it's also kind of tart. So I like it. Like, it's a good mix, I feel like. And you know me, I like the fruity teas, so I feel like it works for me really well. But yeah, I got it. It's just the Good and Gather brand. I like the flavor of it. It was on sale, so I said okay, and it's really good. So
nice.
Yes.
I haven't tried Good and Gather. I always go for like Yogi or there's another one that like is at Target that I see, but
in the tin.
Yeah, the tins, or there's like another one too that I can't remember what the brand is.
Tazo?
Yes, that is it.
Gotcha.
But I haven't tried Good and Gather. I probably should. But
yeah, you gotta.
I am drinking my chamomile vanilla manuka honey. Nice. I was gonna grab
the one that you didn't like, but now you like.
I really do. Okay, it's called character development. Okay. An acquired taste.
Yes, there you go.
I was gonna do stress relief, but like I haven't drank that in so long where it's like, do I even like it anymore? Like I don't know what it tastes like anymore.
No, fair.
So, but yeah, it's very nice. And it's, I don't know about you, but it has been snowing like crazy here in Minnesota.
No way. Yeah, it hasn't even snowed here yet.
Oh my gosh. No, it's literally snowed for like 3 days straight. And I'm like, excuse me? What the heck?
Damn.
So, I mean, I'm feeling like cozy and I have my little slippers on. And so it's nice to drink this during like the snowy weather. But like, I'm like, it's too early. Please.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
What pop culture stuff do you have?
Okay, I have a good amount. But
really?
Yes.
I have none.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So my first thing on my list is that the Taylor Swift tickets went on sale, and it was an absolute shit show.
Yeah, my roommate was trying to get tickets. She sat on there for hours and hours, didn't get them the first day, tried the second day, didn't get them, tried today, but there weren't any general admission ones left because the pre-sale sold her out.
Yep. Here's my story, okay?
Okay.
Monday, I thankfully somehow got the like pre-verified fan thing. So I got a code and I was like, I'm ready to fight Monday, right? Or yeah, it was Monday. And I have a meeting at 9:30, but the waiting room's open at 9:30 and then the tickets go on sale at 10. So I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so fine. I'm great. I'm doing great." 9:15, I'm like, "Hey, maybe I should just go on Ticketmaster to like make sure I'm logged in, make sure my payment's on there, all that stuff." I can't even open the page. Like, Ticketmaster will not even load at 9:15 a.m. And I'm like, I was like, that was like the first red flag. I was like, no. So then when that didn't load, eventually at 9:50, I was like, oh my God. Because this entire time, while I was in my freaking meeting, I was trying to get Ticketmaster to come up.
Oh my gosh.
At 9:50, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get into the waiting room somehow. Like, nothing is loading though. So I go to Taylor Swift's website and I go to her tour list. And I'm like, okay, let me click Minneapolis and let's see if that works. Thankfully it does, because the traffic to her website wasn't as high to Ticketmaster. So the portal into the waiting room from her website was fine. Great. I wait. I'm in the queue and I'm like, yes, I got it. And then at 10:15, right? Tickets went on sale at 10. At 10:15, the queue paused. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I go on Twitter and everyone's like, yeah, my queue is paused. Like, my queue is paused as well. Like, is anyone getting tickets? And there were some people who were getting tickets, and then most of us had our queue paused. So we weren't even freaking moving in the line. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to be on Twitter and I'm just going to keep this up and I'm going to see what happens. Finally, at 12:50, right? 12:50 p.m., the queue is unpaused and I am in line and I'm like, yes, this is amazing. And I'm ready to get my tickets. I wasn't able to get into the ticket portal until 3:30. So I had that window up the entire time. You know what's funny? I had a therapy appointment at 2 p.m. and it was like telehealth. And I was like, I like get on and I'm like, hey, Rebecca, just to let you know, I'm trying to buy Taylor Swift tickets. So I may need to stop this in the middle. And she's like, no, you go for it. You just tell me when it pops up. And I'm like, thank you.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad it was telehealth though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
I cannot believe you were sitting there for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
No, it gets worse. At 3:30, I'm in, right? Yes, I can click these seats and drag them to my cart. And I'm so freaking excited. I click, go, like, pay for my seats. I get an error message over and over again saying that I am not signed in and that I should try again later. But
no,
on the website, it's like my little account thing and it has an S. So I'm like, that's me. I'm literally signed in. I do that for an hour. So 4:30, I finally give up.
With
I'm
the
like,
air?
Yes, because I keep dragging seats. Because I'm like, and I keep like trying to go to my cart. And then I would get the message. It's like, sit tight. We're verifying your tickets. And then I would get the error message. I'm like, fuck you. I do that for an hour until 4:30, right? 4:30, I finally pull the plug. And I'm like, you know what? This is pointless. I'm going to X out of this. I'm going to go on my phone. And I'm going to enter the queue again. So finally, I get tickets at 5:30. I am like re-entered into the arena to pick my tickets. By then, all the good tickets are gone, and the only tickets that are available are nosebleeders or the seats below the nosebleeders. The seats below the nosebleeders were $500. Yeah, because Ticketmaster has that stupid scaling thing. Do you know, like based on demand, they'll scale the prices up. When I was in the portal at 3:30, I had lower level seats for $209. And by the time that I went back in at 5:30, they had jumped.
That is ridiculous. And I heard on the news that apparently now there are tickets, like reseller tickets, going for like $32,000.
Yep. Isn't that insane? I hate
Who's gonna pay for that?
I know. I hate scalpers so much. I just hate Ticketmaster in general, right? They are the epitome of like the ultimate conglomerate right? Like, I hate you. Like, you have such a monopoly on the whole entire market that I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. Today it was revealed that the Ticketmaster chairman reveals that 14 million people hit the site in the Eras Tour pre-sale. Quote, the site was supposed to be opened up for 1.5 verified Taylor Swift fans. We had 14 million. Now, don't get me wrong.
What?
14 million is a lot, right? Okay. But, again, you are the conglomerate. You are the one who controls everything. You should be able to anticipate this need.
Yeah.
Like, don't, like, Disney, you know, like, Disney itself is, like, a conglomerate, too, right? They have, like, Marvel, they have Harry Potter, they have, like, ESPN, they have all of that stuff. It's like, if Disney was like, oh my gosh, like, we didn't expect, like, so many people to be at, like, Disney World. And I'm like, you have Universal and Harry Potter. You have all of these different fandoms in your park, and you don't expect it. That's what gets me. Like,
damn.
Yeah. So me and my sister are going to see Taylor Swift. We're going to be in the nosebleeds, and it's funny because when I bought the tickets, I was so fucking pissed that I didn't even celebrate. Like, I was so pissed.
Well, I would be too. It's like you can't even be excited after the chaos that it was. And you're like, I didn't get the tickets I want because your stupid website. Like, you should not have to wait that long.
Exactly.
Like, that's not okay.
Yeah. And so, like, now it's been a couple of days and I'm doing fine. I've talked to, like, my friends and I've talked to my sisters who have gotten tickets and stuff. And so, like, I am now starting to be excited, but I just, like, wanted to, like, stew in my anger because I was like, fuck you, Ticketmaster.
No, literally. That's so absurd. Like, my roommate just didn't get tickets. Yeah, I think I told you that, but it is absurd. I know. It's truly absurd.
It's like, it's freaking ridiculous. Anyways,
that concert better be the best concert you've ever seen in your whole life.
It better be, or I'm gonna burn the whole place down. Like, I don't care. I do not care. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, freaking ridiculous. So
it is.
Anyways, that is my Ticketmaster saga. So
fair enough.
Oh wait, I was gonna say too that the whole like at 3:30 when I was like clicking the seats and stuff, that was the same thing that was happening when we were trying to buy Joshua Bassett tickets. Where like you would click and then you would try to go and
keep saying in air. Oh my gosh.
That was exactly it. And I did that for an entire fucking hour.
Well, okay, let's just hope. Well, as long as I'm not going, it probably won't be canceled. So.
Yeah, right. Because both of us were like bad luck.
Literally. Wait, when are you going to the Bridgerton ball, by the way?
Next Wednesday.
Do you have a dress?
I do. I literally bought it today.
Oh my gosh. Wait, will you send me a picture right now?
Yes, I will. Well, right now? Okay, wait. Let me see.
I just really want to see it. Wait, who are you going with?
So my sister was supposed to come with me, but unfortunately she's been like sick for a whole month.
Oh,
and so my friend here is going to go instead.
Fun. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to see pictures after.
Okay. It's not like a typical Bridgerton dress, but I'm like, I don't care. I get to dress up. I sent it to you, so it should be coming through. Okay.
Oh, shit. You're going to look beautiful.
Thank you. I bought a tiara and gloves. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm very excited.
Wow. I am so pissed they're not coming to Boston, but I'm so excited you're going. I hope you have the time of your life.
Yes, I'm very excited. Speaking of concerts, because I don't know, again, the way that Cassian is on my TikTok For You page, the Jonas Brothers are on my TikTok For You page.
Are they really?
And I literally, because their Vegas residency started. So that's why all these videos are coming out. And I saw a video of Joe singing, what's that fucking
Was it
song?
Jealous?
No.
Or Gotta Find You. You sent it to me.
Yes. And I watched that and I had to go back to my own video in my phone to when we were front row to them. And I was like, oh God, like
there was
so
nothing like that.
Seriously.
And I'm so glad we were standing by each other too, because like having us crying together made it so much better.
Yeah.
That was like stunning. That was such a good show.
I know.
Such a good show.
I know. And so I was just like reminiscing. I was like, oh my God, remember that time when I like cried next to Theone listening to Joe serenade me? Like
Yeah, literally you specifically.
Yeah, me, yeah. But yeah, I thought that was just like a fun little thing.
The thing is always like when any of them would make eye contact with me, I would get like shy about it.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, ha, don't look at me. But I was like, stare at me. Oh my God.
Yeah, no,
yeah, that was such a good moment.
Amazing. Iconic.
So amazing.
Again, the reason why all of our concerts have been canceled is because of the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, God forbid I had a good time one time.
Yeah.
Sue me. God. It's like you get one joyful event in your entire lifetime, and that was that.
I know.
So
damn.
Great.
All right, my next thing for pop culture is that the Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie was released on Netflix.
Yes. Yeah. I really want to watch it.
Same. I've seen it like pop up when I like go on Netflix, but I haven't watched it yet, but I'm really excited.
I know, me too. She looks just like happy and cute, and I love that the guy from Glee is in it too.
Yeah. But yeah, I am very, very excited to watch that. Third thing on my pop culture list, Andrew Garfield was on the cover of GQ and he looked chef's kiss.
That man. He is so good looking. Like, he is so handsome.
Like, I just sorry, I can't even talk. Like,
no, I know. Like, I know I say this about every attractive man, but I really feel like if we just met, there might be a connection.
Yeah, I know. You're the main character, remember?
He looks so good. I swear to God, after like over these past like 5 years, he has come into his own. Like he is just oozing this like confidence. Like I don't know what it is.
No, I was like, because like after Spider-Man and after Tick Tick Boom, he kind of like disappeared off my radar, which isn't a bad thing. Like, take the time to like relax after having like a crazy press tour. But then this like GQ cover dropped out of nowhere, and I was like, I am blessed with these new pictures.
Literally, truly blessed.
My fourth thing is that the Grammy nominations came out. Have you taken a look at them?
I think I was starting to take a look at them, and then I got distracted, so I didn't get to see them. But yeah, any snubs, thing that you know about?
I haven't really like taken a deep dive into the Grammys. I did a quick little like spin through it, but it does look like, I think, I might be wrong, that Beyonce is leading in the number of nominations for this year. Okay. But, like Harry Styles is on there, Lizzo is on there, Jack Harlow. Like, it's a good mix. And Adele as well. So, but yeah, I mean.
My girl.
I know. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like the Grammys have fallen off my radar so much because of all the snubs that I've experienced in the past. So
no, truly, I honestly, that year that Ariana Grande did not win anything for Thank You Next, I was like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm truly done. And she also never when I was truly done was when she didn't get anything for Positions. Yeah, I was like
2 albums in a row. Are you serious? Like, nothing? Like, it's ridiculous.
And it's not even like her albums were like not good. Like, objectively, they were well done. Yeah. Like, you can't even say they weren't.
No,
so what are you doing?
Because look, Positions, that whole, well, not Positions, it was both Thank You Next and kind of Positions, where they took samples of old songs. Guess what the trend is now? Everyone is reinventing and using samples of old songs. But Ariana Grande did it first. Mm-hmm. She's a trendsetter. And I agree that it was just, she was snubbed.
But that's why she doesn't go to that shit anymore. Yeah, because she's like, it doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
The nominations, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree.
Whatever.
My last thing on my pop culture list is that there is a new Princess Diaries movie in the works.
Yes, I literally posted that on my Instagram story. I'm so excited.
I know.
This is what our world needs. Like, this is gonna turn everything around. Like, I swear to God, I saw this comment, like, when I saw the thing on E! News, someone commented, they're like, protect Julie Andrews with bubble wrap. Like, I swear to God. No, I swear, if you waited this long and then something happened to to that woman, I can't even talk. Like, I swear to God, the day she dies, the day my soul dies. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean, again, it's like such a long time coming. You guys could have done it so long ago. I'm happy to have it now, but I'm like, you could have done this like literally immediately after and I would have ate it up.
No, literally. But the thing is like Anne Hathaway and Chris Pine have both aged so well. And I need to see them married with a kid growing up in the castle.
It needs to be like her daughter. Like their daughter. Yes, sorry, that's what I meant. But yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I saw on TikTok the other day? You know Joe from Princess Diaries, like the bodyguard and stuff? Someone was like, this man was the blueprint and is why all of y'all like these bodyguard, mafia boss, smutty romances. And it all started with Joe.
No, you're right.
We did it, Joe. Sorry.
We did it, Joe. No, you're right. My enemies to lovers started with Princess Diaries too.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I loathe you. Yes! I loathe you.
Literally so good.
No, that's where it all began for us.
And when they like snuck off to like during the middle of the night.
And then they danced to Love Me Tender under the, oh my God. Yeah, again, you're so right.
Enemies to lovers. I was like, oh wait, the enemy has a heart? Like.
Wow, I love that man.
Yeah.
Wow, I am so jazzed. I'm so jazzed for that.
Yeah, same. But that's all that I have for pop culture.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a pop culture moment that we don't need to talk about, but guess who's running for president in 2024?
Yeah, I know. I saw. Yeah. You know what? It's going to make great Thanksgiving conversation, so.
Oh, God.
I'm kidding.
No, here's the thing. We never get into that so much with my mom's side of the family because I feel like we're all pretty, well, that's not true.
Yeah.
There are opinions on that side, but we just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
When we're with my dad's side of the family, my dad, whatever the majority of people are saying, my dad chooses the opposite and then just argues. And then it turns into this whole thing. And then I jump in because I try so hard to control myself, but I can't. And then I'm like, Dad, let me talk you. Oh my God, I can't. And then we all jump in and it's so funny. I feel like my aunt I was telling you about, like her son is like my godson and my cousin.
Yeah.
I feel like we're very on the same page with stuff. Good. And so I feel like usually we can team up a little bit, but it always gets so chaotic.
That's so funny. All right. Are we ready to dive into the topic of today?
Yes, I am actually very, very excited for this. It
was a little hard for me to like think, but then once I kind of got a list, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I was able to build. Yeah, so
just to remind you all listening, today we're talking about things we don't understand. This could literally be anything, and I'm gonna be honest, I struggle to not understand a good deal of things, so we'll see. Okay. So my first one I feel like is one of my more basic ones, okay? So I put traffic. I really don't understand traffic. No, let's talk about it because if everyone just went the frickin' speed limit, it wouldn't be a problem. And if people weren't idiots crossing lanes, it wouldn't be a problem. And like I just don't understand how it can get so clogged up to the point we're not moving, but then all of a sudden we are.
Yes.
Like the roads are endless.
I know.
So I just don't understand.
Ghost traffic is what gets me. Like, why the fuck are we braking right now? Like, what is happening?
And
that's
traffic.
Yeah, ghost braking. So like, it's when people ahead of you brake, so then you brake, and then the person behind you brakes, and it's like a fucking chain, and that's why everyone gets like stopped because everyone is braking, but there's nothing to brake for. You know what I mean? I'm like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
I just feel like it could be avoided.
Yeah.
Somehow. But like I also don't really get how it started. I mean, I guess that ghost breaking thing makes sense.
But I agree with you that if people just went the speed limit and they stopped changing lanes like a fucking idiot, we would all be fine.
That's what I mean. I just stay in your lane and don't drive 40 miles an hour on the highway.
Yeah.
God.
But also don't go 80 and zip through, okay? That's a dick move.
Well, are you talking about the like people who zigzag through stuff?
Yeah, but they go 80.
I can't deal with.
They go
that's
so
ridiculous.
Fast.
No, that's so ridiculous. I was just talking to my mom today. While I was on the phone, I yelled out like frickin' idiot or something like that because people in Boston, you'll have a green light and they'll be turning, but they'll turn in front of you. And I'm like, I have the green light.
Yeah.
And then they'll like start wagging because I always honk because I'm like, absolutely not. And then they'll sit there and they'll go like, bleh, and they'll wave their hand. And I'm like, why are you mad at me? Yeah. I have the right of way, motherfucker. Yeah. You can wait.
Yeah, no. I told Jack that I think it should be mandatory that everyone should go take their driver's license test again every like 2 to 3 years. Because it's ridiculous.
No, it is so bad.
Yeah.
How poorly people drive. But the thing is, I'm sure people can understand enough what they need to do during the driver's test.
I know that they just like act like they know. Yeah. Ugh, that annoys me. I hate people.
Yeah, I literally hate so many people. Okay, what's your first thing that you don't understand?
This one is a fresh wound because we just talked about it. The thing that I don't understand are people shitting on other people's likes and interests. I just don't understand. Like, why do you have to shit on the things that I like? Like, why can't I just like my own things in peace?
That's a good question, Selena. That's a really good question. I'm trying really hard not to say too much because I'm still freshly irritated. Yeah. But no, it's so true. It's just like, I am trying to live my life and enjoy my life. Yes. Who are you to tell me it's nerdy? Who are you to just say it's there's a difference between being able to have a discussion about why you like it, why you don't. Yes. And it's another to just continually go after something someone likes or make them like tell them you don't like it in a way that makes them feel weird for liking it.
Yeah.
Like who cares?
No.
Then I don't give a shit about your opinion. Let me like what I like and leave me alone. Bye.
Exactly. They make it, like, I don't know why people always want to make it, like, such an uncomfortable thing that, like, or it's, like, maybe, like, a superiority complex of, like, oh, I'm, like, too good for that or whatever. And it's, like, is it an ego booster? Like, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
No, literally. God, that makes me so mad.
Yeah.
That makes me so mad. Ugh. Yeah. It's just rude, too.
It's
like,
fucking
read the
rude.
room.
Yeah. No, it's really. It's really.
Now that we got out of the way. My next thing that I don't understand is clouds. How do clouds form? No, tell me. Okay. Because how are some days there's nothing and other days there's something? And how are there so many different kinds of clouds? Like, I understand water, moisture, whatever, but why are some wispy? Why are some full? Like, I don't understand.
I think it's like the way that it moves over. Because obviously, like, the wind is what moves the clouds.
What do you mean what it moves over?
Have you ever watched clouds move in the sky?
Yes, I have.
The wind.
But why? Okay, but let's say in one singular spot.
Okay.
Why are there always different kinds of clouds?
What do you mean in one singular spot?
So let's say I'm standing outside. Okay, in a park. In a park downtown Boston. How come one day I can go stand in that spot and there's a cumulonimbus and the next day there's some wispy motherfuckers? Yeah. Like, why is it different?
Because of the wind. They're moving.
But how do they, what do you mean? Clouds aren't just wind.
No, I know that. I know. But clouds are, when they move over whatever setting that they're going, they pick up moisture, right? And that's why it rains too.
Okay, but tell me this. What is a cloud then? What is it?
I don't know. It's some like freaking mixture of like molecules or what, some science
But why is it white?
Oh, I have no clue. You know who could answer that? Hank Green could answer that for us.
I'm gonna need a crash course on clouds.
Yeah, truly.
No, that's what I mean. It doesn't make sense.
Okay. My next one. Mm-hmm. International calls. What do you mean I can talk to someone across the world? What the heck?
No. And you're telling me sometimes my Wi-Fi goes out, but I can call a motherfucker like Across the ocean? What do you mean? Yeah. That makes no sense.
I am talking to someone across the ocean, across another whole continent? Like, what do you mean I can do that?
It's fake. It's fake. It doesn't really make any sense. Like, truly, it doesn't make sense.
No, truly.
You can tell me that it's a wavelength. No, there ain't no way one freaking wavelength is going from Minnesota to Greece.
Yes!
No. Like, that doesn't make sense.
You're telling me it's going that fast. That wavelength is going that fast.
There ain't no way. Or that long. There ain't no way it's that long. That's what she said.
No.
Sorry.
No, truly, it like doesn't make sense to me. It's kind of scary, to be honest.
Ew, when I think about it, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, how did we even get to do that? Like, oh.
Ew, I am so uneasy. Oh, Selena, you made me uneasy with that.
Sorry.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one for you.
Okay.
Money.
You're right, though.
Seriously.
You're right.
We talk all this. How do you mean we're $1 trillion in debt? Yes. How do you mean there's so many poor people and all these people have so much money? What do you mean? Just print some more. I don't get it.
Wait, I saw a really good TikTok about inflation that like made it so much sense to like a girly like me. Like it was just like a dumb crash course for girlies like me. And I'll send it to you because it was actually really good. It was actually really good, but I agree. It's like, if you think about money, it's a system that we just made up. Kind of like daylight savings time. Fuck daylight savings time, by the way.
Thank God it's done now.
I know. But that's like, the thing too is like, we just made it up one day. Like, what do you mean we've been following this system? Like, I just don't understand.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
What do you mean we're $1 trillion in debt? To who?
What do you mean?
How do you make that money?
Yeah. What do you mean I have to pay like $250K for a house when I can give you like $10? Like, what's the difference?
Yeah, literally, who decided?
Yes, who really decided? I think
no, it makes no sense.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, you're right.
It's like disturbing. Like, I'm so stressed because my loans are going into repayment. Yeah. And I'm like,
says who?
Why?
Who?
Literally.
Yes. I'm like, why is that a thing?
Why do I have to pay you back? Yes. Why? And why do you get to collect more money that I didn't actually spend?
Yes.
Tell me, what is interest? What the fuck is interest? Like, why do you need that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's how you make a profit. It's how these freaking businesses make profit. And I'm like, no. I just want to pay back the money that I took, not on top of what I need to pay you.
Mm-hmm.
My third one, nails growing. Not only them growing, but why the fuck do we have them?
No, and why are they hard?
Yes! No,
why?
Truly.
What do you mean they're just creating?
Like, how?
And they get hard.
How?
That makes no sense.
Why do I need them?
That's actually no, truly. Now thinking about a finger without a nail freaks me the fuck out.
Right. But not only on our fingers, on our toes too. And I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Where do they come from?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. They just come out of like this. But what is this?
No, you're right. You. Oh, you're really getting me with these.
I told you, once I was on a roll, I was like, wait a second.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Yawns. What the fuck is a yawn?
Okay,
where does it come from? Why do you do it? Like, why do we yawn? What does it do for us?
I have
Nothing.
No clue.
It's just some natural reaction. Like, like why? Fuck, why?
No, you're right. You're right. Because it's like, you can't stop it. Like, it like hums. But like,
how? What is your body meaning to do when you yawn?
Oh, I have
no clue. Like, what is the purpose?
I have no clue. I know for dogs, they like try to relieve stress.
Is that why I yawn so much? I'm like, interesting.
All your stress flowing out of you in each yawn.
But yeah, they don't make any sense to me.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Okay, my fourth one. How can continents float? Like, how are we just floating in North America? Like, why don't we, like, how are we just, like, on a freaking land and we're not floating around?
But our water is there water under continents?
I have no clue. Like, is that like
because how I always imagined it is, I obviously it's not a flat Earth, okay? But like if you're imagining how it looks on the outside, it's like the continent almost goes into the center of the Earth in like a V of all like ground, and then like the ocean is just all water.
But until have you heard that like the continents move like an inch every year, or like a half of an inch every year?
No.
Yeah. So then I'm like, wow. who's moving it?
Well, are they gonna run into each other?
I have no clue. Like, why? How can we float? Are we floating, or are we connected? And how are we not like? How are we just like not drowning? Like, I don't understand.
But are we all like moving the same way, like the Earth?
Oh, I have no clue. Could not tell you.
And which way are we moving? Because are we moving down, like we're gonna get colder, or up?
Oh, I have no clue.
Oh, I just got so uneasy. Yeah. How are we supposed to survive that?
I have no clue. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what do you mean they're moving and that we're just floating?
Also, how did they measure that?
I have no clue. I don't know. Maybe some like satellite stuff.
Well,
some
maybe
cool
it's just a hoax.
Stuff. Yeah,
maybe it's a hoax.
That too.
It probably made it up just for funsies. I'd believe it.
Yeah.
Here's another one I don't get. Itching. Okay. Why? Where does it come from? What is the sensation? And why do I get it randomly? What is...
Yeah. I think it's because your like skin has like layers. Like an onion. Just kidding. kidding.
Ogres have layers.
But like I think when it's like one of the layers gets irritated, that's why it's like itching.
But I'm just sitting here and my back is itching. What did I do to irritate it?
I have no clue. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. And how come some itches you cannot get rid of? Like I've seen TikTok where sometimes you'll randomly get an itch on your hand, and it's like your fingernails cannot scratch it deep enough, so you literally sit there and you bite your hand trying to get rid of the itch.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
No, I know that feeling. Yeah. I have no clue. The only other thing that I would know is that like when you get a tattoo, they're like going underneath like the top layer of the skin. They're going like deeper than the top layer of the skin, and that's why like the ink stays. So I'm guessing from that we have layers.
Interesting.
My last one, similar with my last point, I don't understand the ocean. Like it's just too big. Yeah. Not only is it too big, it's too deep. Like, what do you mean we've only gone like 5 miles below the frickin' surface? Like, what are you talking about?
Like, what is at the depths of the ocean?
No.
There is so much we don't know, and it's so scared. Like, isn't there a thing where we know more about space than we do about the ocean?
Yep, that's right.
That's terrifying.
No, I'm like, how do we know more about fucking Mars next door, like 1,000 light years away, than the ocean right here that I can swim in? Like that's
And how do you
crazy.
have technology to like go to space but not deep in the ocean?
Yeah, I think it's the pressure, or at least that's what I've heard. Which I mean makes sense because it's like hard to get down there because once you get down so far, the pressure is like you can't even freaking handle it. But that's scary. Then, like, what is down there that can handle the pressure?
Oh my God. What do we not know about?
I have no clue. It's scary.
Do you believe in other universes? Like, do you think there's other universes?
I think there's other solar systems.
Okay.
With, like, that's pretty similar to us.
So do you think there's, like, other life?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Really?
Like you're really telling me that like we know about Mars and we know about all these other solar systems, but we're the only people ever? I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like that's not a coincidence. Like it can't be like, oh wow, like that was just like we were just lucky. Like no. There are like a million solar systems. I know that's freaky too.
That's deeply unsettling.
Yeah, no, I hate it.
You know, kind of going off of that, this wasn't on my list, but like what about the edge of the universe? Is there an edge of the... Because scientists have said they've seen it, but then what comes after? They say nothing? What do you mean nothing?
You know...
There can't just be nothing. Like, our human brains can't comprehend it, truly.
You know, Theona, we went to the planetarium, and I still don't have any answers for you. So.
Well, I fell asleep in the planetarium.
You did?
Yeah, I remember we woke up, and you asked, like, what was your favorite part? And I was like,
You're like,
I think I made up some lie, but then I was like, I fell asleep. Like I couldn't do it. But no, truly, it doesn't make sense. Even no matter what you believe about the beginning of the universe, whether it's like God created it or the Big Bang Theory or whatever your belief about that is, either way, it doesn't make sense.
No,
like
it doesn't.
If you're talking about the brain theory where you're just like there's pressure and like a mass and then it where did that mass come from? Where did the pressure come? Like
Like, what do you mean there was too much energy and then they all collided and then the solar system was made? I was like, what are you talking about?
But even if that's the truth, where did the energy come from?
Exactly.
It's just like our human brains can't comprehend.
No.
It doesn't make sense. It makes me nauseous.
It's
like I feel nauseous.
That reminds me, which is so off topic. You know, our brain can't understand like cuteness or cute. So that's why you get aggressive.
Oh, that's why you get it?
Yeah, it's like cute aggression.
Yes, I saw that. That's like, so sweet.
Right, so it's like, if we can't comprehend cute, what makes you think I can comprehend the universe? Like,
literally, our brains are so stupid. Like,
no, truly.
Oh my God. It's like when you see a little baby's foot and you're like, oh, I just want to eat it.
I know. Sometimes I pinch Archie a little too hard. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, you're just so cute.
Like when his little legs hang off the couch. That's my favorite. His little legs.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have one more.
Okay.
This is such a stupid one. I don't even know why I put it on the list, to be honest. Okay. It's cuss words. I would like to know who decided why cuss words are a thing. Like, why are certain words worse than others and why are they bad to say? Or like, why if I F-bomb it, why is that unprofessional? Like, who decided that?
No, you're right. It's kind of like money. Like, who decided this system of words that like I can't say, like that they're bad? I'm like, what? Who decided?
No, exactly. What makes something more scandalous? Like, it doesn't make sense to me, especially with language, because it's like, we all started with the same link. So like how?
Yeah. Maybe is it like a cultural thing too? Maybe like that informs it. But then how did we all get on the same page that like all of it is, you know?
But I think about it and like in Greek, like you could say malaka and that's a swear word in Greek. Like you don't, you know?
Yes. But if you were Greek, you would know that that's a bad word.
Yeah.
So it's probably like culture because like I wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
But then we both grew up in the US, so it's like we are very like invested and familiar with the culture here.
Like what if I want to make shoe a swear word?
Yes, exactly. Really. And also like bitch, like that's a female dog. Who decided to make that a bad word? I don't understand. Like I could make moose a bad word.
Literally.
Like, what?
What would moose mean? If moose was a swear word, what would it be?
Oh, I have no clue. Definitely an insult.
Yeah, definitely an insult to I feel like someone who's just really crummy. Like you're such a moose. Like you are. Like you're rude. You're rude, you're nasty, you have an attitude, you don't know how to talk to people. Like, that's what a moose is.
Oh, wait, I actually really like that.
Yeah, so we're starting it here. Yeah. We're going to make... Fetch is never going to happen.
Fetch is never going to happen.
No, it's going to happen. Moose. Yeah. You're such a moose.
You're such a Oh my God.
I'm going to make it happen.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, I'm going to say that in some random friend group and I'd be like, wait, that's not you that I talked to about that. And they're going to be like, what the hell did you just say? But
you know
I'm
what,
determined.
You're a trendsetter, okay?
Yeah, just like Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Exactly.
So what is our lovely topic next week?
Next week, we are going to watch the new Christmas movie on Netflix that stars Lindsay Lohan.
And Cord Overstreet.
Him as well.
No one cares. You're like, I don't really care about him, but okay.
I forgot what it's called, but I'm excited because, again, when we talked about her in our episode, this is like her big comeback to the screen, and so I'm just like really, really excited. And again, too, it's a Christmas movie, so it's like I'm expecting like cheesiness and just like all the vibes. So
I know I'm very, very excited because I love a good feel-good movie like that.
Same, yeah.
Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope you tune in next week. Why did I say it like that?
I don't know.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.
That was so perfect.